Trevor, takes through just the night, really tried to establish the run game for sure, and we're really able to do that. Could you take us through?
Yeah, Coach Fisher, said that was a key point for the night. Being able to establish a run game, put that in place. We kind of struggled with that last week, so it was a key point for this week to be able to go out there and establish a run. Take some throws off Kellen, just see what the backs can do. So that was a kind of key point for today.
Who else? Who's got a question? On the left, Alex.
Trayveon, Jay-Sean Corbin got quite a few carries at the end of the game. What did you see out of him and his performance at the end?
Yeah, like I've been saying the whole, offseason, man, our young backs, they can go. And today was just a glimpse of what, Jay-Sean has to bring to this offense. He's a great skill back. He can run strong and, he can get away from some guys. And he made a lot of plays tonight. So, I'm excited to be able to see what he can do to this offense and, moving forward.
We'll go back to Gabe on the right.
Kellen did a little bit of everything tonight. He threw the ball well, especially in the face of some heat. He ran the ball really well. But he also threw about 2 or 3 blocks. And what does that do for a running back when he's down there on the option and after he pitches it, he's trying to lead the way for it?
Yeah, Kellen, once again, like I've been saying, Kellen is a very key point to this offense, probably the most important part to this offense. He's a guy that has an abundant amount of skill set. He can do everything. He can throw the ball, he can run the ball, and he can block. That's something that at the quarterback position that you don't always get. He's the kind of guy that can, pitch a ball and then run out there and block as well. So, just glad I got that going. Glad I got that guy on my side.
Jay, we're going all the way to the back to Daryl.
Trayveon, can you talk a little bit about the fact that I'm way back here. You guys put the ball in the end zone 4 times, twice, and you got it called back.
Yeah.
Twice you were still able to get touchdowns, and then twice you weren't. I mean, that's got to be kind of difficult to score a touchdown and it gets called back. That's something that you guys really need to work on, isn't it?
Yeah. Tonight, man, we had a lot of self-inflicted wounds. Tonight wasn't a perfect night. From the outside looking in, it might have looked good and glamorous, but tonight, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot a lot. We had a lot of penalties, a lot of holding penalties, just little things. And today we got 4 touchdowns called back, so it was just something that we need to work on. That's something that you fix during practice and something that you fix during the week. So Saturday you can go out there and get that polished up.
I'm going to stay in the back and go to Justin.
Trayveon ended up averaging nearly 6 yards a carry, but not a lot of big ones, right? I mean, you got the option pitch early and got a big run. But other than that, you were kind of pounding away. What's the mentality of the offense when you're not popping them, but to keep pounding it in there?
That's one of the key points of this offense. The running game is very, very important, very essential to just moving the ball. You don't always get those long big runs, but if you're able to keep the chains moving, that's something that's key to this offense. So just glad that we can be able to keep the chains moving and have a pretty successful night on the ground. So glad we got that done.
Go right here to the front to Travis.
As a guy who got put in some important situations as a freshman, what did you see from Seth Small tonight, and how early in the week did he know that he was going to be the guy?
Yeah, he knew pretty early. It's crazy because after this, we all just clapped it up for Seth. Coach Fisher called him out and told him it was a great job for him to step up and take on the role that he did tonight, man. And he went in there and did it to the best of his ability, and he had a great night. So that's very big on a freshman. Especially when you come in and this is his first time. First time going out there kicking it, and he just went out there and did it. Did it for his brothers and did it for us, and he went out there and had a great night. So just glad that he can do that, and glad that we can have that extra guy there when we need him.
In the middle to Brent, right here in the middle.
When Dalen and Tyrell make a play like that, and how much does that lift the team? And were you surprised at how quickly Tyrell closed on those 78 yards?
That's very crucial, man. That's something that we've been putting in place the whole week, throughout the whole offseason, having that field goal block. And, Dalen is a guy that's always going to be there to make plays. He did his job, did what he was supposed to do, went up and blocked it, and Tyrell was in place to catch it, like everything was playing. It's crazy how it just worked out like it was playing like a record deal. But, we're just glad that we got that in place. Glad I got those guys on my side. Glad those guys can go out there and, put points on the board from the defensive side.
Close it out with Ben right here on the right.
A couple things. First off, was it big for y'all to establish the run game given the struggles that y'all had last week?
Yeah, it was very crucial. Very crucial to be able to establish a run and keep those chains moving. Like I said, we want to keep, Kellen throwing a few less balls tonight and being able to, show what the running backs can do and, just establish a run, run down that mouth. They're a team that likes to send a lot of blitzes and Mickey Cross and different kind of stuff. And when you have a team like that likes to send blitzes, you're able to gash them with the run game. So, we just kind of game plan, went with Coach Fisher, and Coach Fisher had a good, plan in place, and we just went with it and did what we could do tonight.
And you said that y'all, weren't as didn't execute as well as as y'all would have liked. Do you think some of that had to do with having a letdown, going from Clemson to ULM, and then having that right before Alabama?
No, not really. Last week it was just, we played a great defensive front. Those guys, got to give those all the props to those guys. They're a great defensive line, great defensive front. They had us real game plan. But, in those situations, you got to resort to something else. When you can't get the run game established, you got to be able to catch some balls outside in the pass game. That's something that we worked on throughout the whole week. And, just kind of the little things. Coach Graham had us doing a lot of extra stuff, man, just had us running a lot harder. So this week we kind of showed, a lot of harder running. So, that's something we just focused on and we got it done.
All right. Thank